It's time for a new episode of Mock Builder News. This week we have a ton of amazing Lego creations and mock related article. All the builders and article in this video will be linked in the description down below, so you can go and check them out. And be ready, because this, I think, might be the best episode in the series so far. We are going to start with a familiar face, with this Jeff Works. We featured his work before in our videos, and this is very, very nice. So this sort of city building has been expanded. Usually built on a 20 by 20 base. This one has been upsized to 40 by 40, and I have to say, the bigger the better. The more details you can put in. Of course, I love micro scale builds, so this is always very, very beautiful, and the choices of colors is always perfectly on spot. We're gonna stay in the micro scale area. This is Brick Size, that is another master of micro scale. You should definitely go and check out his profile. A lot of very amazing creation over here. And he has a very nice and simple build, actually. So if you look at this build, you don't see any particularly difficult or hard to find pieces. Those are all fairly common in shape and also in color. But look at this. These are really, really beautiful Tuscan villa on a hill in micro scale. Small build. If you are a fan of micro scale, I'm sure you will love this one. Again, we are still in the mock of the week category. That is the one that we start the video with usually. Here we have Blake Foster. So we are going to go into the cyberpunk world. Of course, he's one of the biggest contributor in the new Ashima collaboration that everybody should be familiar with. And he has this amazing building. So I'm going to scroll through the photo here. Okay, you can see the sheer scale of this is amazing. The textures on the wall, the lighting, the angles, everything is amazing. There's brick build sign on the side, enhanced very well with the light. Everything is just so amazing. And of course, look at the scale of this. He's as tall as a person. Here, of course, is the builder himself. So, of course, go and check this out, and go check out the whole new Ashima collaboration that they displayed recently in Germany at Brick in Bavaria. For the MPU of the week, the nice part usage of the week, we are going to go to the Brothers Brick. That they they feature this build by NABE Mox, which is very, very good. So this is a Lego totem pole. First, we have this Oki mask that honestly I was not aware they existed before, and they are so cool and they look so amazing in this totem. But also, if you look around this, you can spot a lot of interesting parts usage as well. Not just the very nice foliage pieces, but for example, you see that I think it's in 10 or dark 10 gear, big gear on the left side. You can see some little wings pieces on the top left, and also at the bottom right you can spot the arms of a big Hulk figure. That's a technique that I also used before in a few of my mocks. Anyway, amazing parts usage here. Go and check out this article and the builder's profile. Now, we continue with the articles and we stay on the Brothers Brick. This week they feature so many amazing creations. The first one is by Yap Bill. We featured him, I think, last week already with a different build. So this is D&D related. So again, here, the use of colors and contrast in this particular build creation is always very nice. And you can see there a little bit of customization between the D&D minifigure. And anyway, amazing way to display the D&D figures here. If you remember, I did something I play a little bit with that idea when I build my tavern, where I fit all the 12 D&D minifigure. You can go and check out the video on my channel. Then, staying on very colorful build, again on the Brothers Brick, they feature this amazing, very colorful build. This is by Peter Ilmrud. Is Meadow Boot Scenery. Something like this would work very well for the critter category in Brickscalibur, and I think it would go very well next to the Mushroom House. I think they could work in the same world. Of course, if you scroll at the pictures here, you can see some amazing stuff. We have some very nice curved wall over here on this boot. This village has a a lot of life into it, and it really reminds me of the mushroom, especially this animal. Remind me of the mushroom house that I'm currently building, and is amazing. I will maybe talk a little bit more about that later. Anyway, this is a really, really amazing build. And staying in the color topic, here on Brothers Big, they feature Carter Width that has this very nice build. The colors here are actually way more simple. So mostly we are talking about dark gray and light gray. And you can see how playing with these two colors, it creates such a beautiful creation. So we have the dark gray that is underwater and the light gray that's on top of the water. The water technique is also beautiful in with this with trans clear pieces, and of course the use of other colors makes it even more pop. So we have some reddish brown, we have some bright green, we have a butterfly, and a few little spots of color that make it really pop. So really amazing work done with the use of less vibrant colors. One more build from the Brothers Brick. So this is a more Asian style build, a pagoda build by Felix Workshop. This is part of that collab that I featured not long ago here on the channel, that Rock Bricks collab. I hope they will post a picture soon so I can share with you. So this is just a little part of that collaboration, really beautiful. I hope they will share more pictures soon so I can post it here on the video. New Elementary, two very interesting articles. So the Skymark Workshop, where this is an article by Tom Loftus, by the way. So here they highlight all different new parts that have come out recently. Very interesting one. And what they do usually with this part, they give them to some of their contributors to create mocks and experiment a little bit with the use of this. For example, I really like this sort of snail kind of looking piece that goes at the back of a minifigure. We have the banana peel, so this would be useful for the banana contest here on New Elementary. We talked about it before. Anyway, you can see there's a lot of very interesting new parts that can be very useful. Here, squirrel tail, this is the one I was talking about. And of course, they experiment a little bit to see in what crazy way these new parts can be used. And also there is then a new article. This one is by Kevin Level, which is creating mocks with the use of these particular seed parts that New Elementary provided. Very interesting. As you can see, for example, this one is very cool. There's a few more creations and mocks and little table scraps that he built, and then he's sharing this article. I will link it over here. Go and check it out. Then we move on to Brick Nerd. They have another couple of articles, very interesting here as always on Brick Nerd. This one is by Geneva Duran, and is it on how to organize a collaboration. So if you go to the convention, sometimes you see all those very big layout. They are most generally big collaborations, maybe from LAG members. And here they give you some tips on how to organize these collaborations. I haven't done any big collaborations yet. Maybe I will do in the future. That for sure will be something that I would be interested in participate. They also have another article. This one is by a guest article by Casey McCoy. We featured his article before here on the channel. So this is about how to become a better builder. So of course he shares his story and give a lot of very interesting tips on how to improve your building skill and how to get advice and how to be a little bit critical with your own work and become a better builder. Very useful and interesting article. Of course, don't forget, like every week, we have the top 10 Lego mocks of the week on Brick Vault. The video always come out around the same time as my video. Some of the builds that I share have been shared over here, but there's a lot of more, and you should definitely go and check it out. And also, they feature in the honorable mentions my lighthouse that I built for Wandering Skies. Again, you can find the link down below. Check it out. Check out the video on my channel. Let's not forget Tips and Bricks. They have a very interesting article about fences. So here they link all the builders here in the article. There are many of them, so I'm not gonna link everybody, but I will link the article, and then that will lead you to all the specific builder behind all these fences. This is very interesting. I really love all these technique and highlight that they do every week. And fences are something that are very, very useful in our mocks, and here they feature some big names. Just to mention a few, we have Kubrick that we mentioned here on the channel. He has a contest Fallout going on. We have Soccer Kid 6 that we mentioned before and we'll mention later again. And we also have some other big names in the community, like for example, First Order Luca that just became our official Lego designer. Looking forward to see what set he will be able to design, as well as Jonas Kram, that is the designer of the Mushroom House and the Mushroom Village, and is one of my favorite ever builder that I always follow and admire, and I'm wondering why he's not working for Lego yet. But more on that when I will do the video about the Mushroom House soon. Lego ideas, we have this junkyard build by Lego Paradise. We featured him already, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago, but this is just, another amazing creation with lots of crazy functions. This is really, really cool, and I think this is a product that will be very, very interesting to see as an official Lego set. I don't know whether Lego would be interested in creating something like this, but this is just really, really beautiful. So go and support it on Lego Ideas. Lego Paradise, of course, already very successful on the platform, and go and check out, as I mentioned before, his YouTube channel. Contest. We are not going to talk about new contests this week because there are already many contests going on and no new ones, but we can feature some build for contests. So here we have Isaac Snyder, Soccer Kid 6, just mentioned him. He has this very amazing build, Snowbound Serenity, made for Wandering Skies, Seasonal Bliss. So basically this is the same category that I participate with my Lighthouse. So now you get why I never win in this contest, because the competition is that good. This is just so beautiful. This is a winter scene. The snow, the water, everything is nice, done so well. You get a little bit of the steampunk vibe. You can see some golden details, and you do those mechanical looking pieces coming out of the building, a little bit of a castle looking kind of building over here. And you can see also we have some ice, some skating pieces over there on the wall. But then you can flip it and look at the interior, and this is what steampunk is. For example, my Lighthouse was loosely steampunk. Here you can see all the nice details in gold, in brown, in gray, all the gears, all the pipes. This is really, really the prototype of what steampunk should look. So very, very amazing build. And then talking about Briscalibur, we go back to Lego designer Marcus Verbuller. We mentioned his beautiful trophies before on the channel many times. I don't remember if I featured this one in the previous video, so I will do it now. This is the Dungeon Master. It's the trophy for the Adventuring Party category. Amazing. We have a couple of very, very cool printed parts over here. Of course, the build is super well done. And we have also the little dragon from the Dungeon and Dragon minifigure series. And then there is the new one that he just posted. This is the healer for the Capturing Character category. Beautiful build. The colors are so nice. Starting from the bottom, you can see the water, you can see the sand green, the bright green, the yellow, the butterfly. The stuff is very, very well done. The part usage is perfect, and I love the upper part of the body of this healer, the breast, the shoulders, the ear poking out on the side. This is just a very beautiful and classy build by Marcus. My suggestion for YouTube this week, so the channel that I would recommend to go and check out this week, is One by One Brick. Very, very good channel, fairly new, I think about 1 year. A lot of very amazing builds, medieval and Star Wars, very massive, huge diorama that goes in episodes. So you can see now he's building another one of his build medieval castle layout. They are very, very well done. He does many episodes of this. And there is also a little bit of storytelling towards the end of the video that is very, very nice, really, really fun. So absolutely go and check out One by One Brick. Amazing builder. Check it out 100%. Talking about YouTube, on my channel, what's happening very quickly. I just posted a video with my smallest ever minifigure display. This is for the CMF Series 25, beautiful series. So I created this very small display to fit in my display case, and with simple parts accessible to everyone. And of course, everything is documented with my weekly vlog video for my members, for my Dreamers member. They can see a little bit in advance what I'm going on and a little bit of the design project behind my build. If you want to support the channel, you can also consider use the affiliate link down below. So because of the video, I found out that on Amazon, they sell, Amazon US, they sell the Lego Minifigure Series 25 as a full set of 12, which is uncommon. Usually you can buy the pack of 6 or the pack of 36 or the single minifigure. There's no discount, but it's $70 for the pack of 70 minifigures. So if you miss this one, you can check it out. And then they have some 20% off on some bigger set. 20% off on the Tranquil Garden, which is a beautiful set. And now a new garden is coming out. So if you plan to get that one, maybe you don't want to miss this. They have 20% off also on a bigger set, the Optimus Prime. Interesting set. I don't know how long it's going to be out. So if you miss this, you might want to check it out. And they also have 20% off on the DeLorean, the Back to the Future time machine. And also don't forget to check out, generally on Amazon US, all the botanicals have some very interesting discount and they're very good for parts. So check out the affiliate link down below as a way to support my channel. Please consider to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And you might want to check out the playlist of all my videos from this series of Mock Builder News, including this last one that you can see on the screen right now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Ciao, ciao.